What's up, everybody? It's MDP here to do another video, another UFC video. And this video is going to be called Is Belal Muhammad Scared of Joaquin Buckley? It sure looks that way. And that's what this video is going to be about. Okay, because I don't know if all of you are, keeping up with the UFC news. You know, Shavkat Rakhmonov has gotten injured and has had to pull out of his fight with Belal Muhammad, which this is getting crazy. First, Belal Muhammad pulls out of the fight with an injury, and now Shavkat pulls out of the fight with an injury. Man, does this sound like Khabib and Tony Ferguson? Man, what is going on here? Anyway, Shavkat pulls out of the fight, so they got to find Shavkat a replacement. Whatever happened to when they had backup fighters? But they don't do the backup fighters no more. Cause damn, it sure seemed like we need backup fighters. Seriously, I can't think of a time we've needed backup fighters more than we need them now. Evidently, because every time you look, somebody's man. I have never seen so many fighters get injured when it comes time for them to fight for the title. Man, we just saw this, of course, at lightweight with Arman Sarukian gets injured, and now Shavkat gets injured. How do you get injured? Man, I guarantee you, if Dana White called me up, I'm 50 years old. If Dana White called me right now, I promise you, I would fight. At 50 years old, I will fight. Now, there are some people I wouldn't fight. I would probably have to fight at featherweight. So I would not fight Ilya Taporia. I would not fight Max Holloway. And I would not fight Alexander Volkanovski. And I would not fight Diego Lopez. But anybody outside of them four, I will fight. I can box. I can wrestle. At 50 years old, I'm in phenomenal shape. I work out all the time. I work out year round. I work out for real. Hour and a half, 2 hours every time I'm at the gym. 5 days a week, all year long. So I'm always in shape. And I actually know how to fight on top of that. So it really wouldn't be out of the realm for me to actually fight if that opportunity were to come. I'm 50 years old. I know I'm not getting no fight. I'm just talking a hypothetical. And the point I'm making is I wouldn't get injured. Nothing would stop me from making it to that fight. There is no way I would get injured before the fight. I promise you. I promise you, if I was given that opportunity, I would make it to the fight. Definitely, if it was a title fight, even if I know I'm going to get murdered, killed, destroyed, hey, I'm still going to be there. If I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. Okay, it is what it is. Shavkat's out. So now, Belal Muhammad needs a new opponent. So out of everybody he could pick, somehow Jack Della Maddalena gets to fight. JDM gets to fight. And nothing against Jack. I think JDM is a good fighter. But I don't think even though he's undefeated, I don't think he really was deserving of a title shot. I think he got to fight. He would have to fight at least beat, like I said, somebody in the top five. And he hasn't fought anybody in the top five. Whereas Joaquin Buckley has been destroying everybody. And he has stopped fighters in the top five. He just stopped Colby Covington. Joaquin Buckley is the hottest fighter in the welterweight division. The biggest fight in welterweight, the biggest fight right now at welterweight is Belal Muhammad versus Joaquin Buckley. That's the fight where nobody knows who will win that fight. I know MMA. I don't know who wins Joaquin Buckley versus Belal Muhammad. They both have exceptional IQs in the ring. They both are exceptionally athletic. They both, like Joaquin, like I would give the speed advantage slightly to Belal, but I definitely would give the power and the strength advantage to Joaquin, but that would also be slightly. because Belal is not weak by any means. So the fight, that is the fight to make. That is the biggest fight you can make at welterweight. Now, I've been complaining about the matchmaking, the matchmakers. I've been complaining about these fighters. Now, how do you get Belal Muhammad versus JDM when you could have Belal Muhammad versus Joaquin Buckley? If Shavkat had to pull out, how could Joaquin Buckley, the hottest fighter right now, not be the replacement? To be honest, I wouldn't even be mad if New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley, would have gotten a fight over Shavkat, to be honest. That's how hot Joaquin is right now. The biggest fight you can make in the welterweight division is Belal Muhammad versus Joaquin Buckley. It is bigger than Belal Muhammad versus Shavkat, to be honest. So now that you have that opportunity, why wouldn't you take that fight? I think Belal Muhammad, I don't think he wants to fight him. Now, he gave a reason that Shavkat has the longest undefeated streak, which is bullshit. That don't mean anything. It's all about who you have been fighting lately. And Joaquin has been smoking everybody. Smoking everybody. Undefeated at welterweight. So even though he's not undefeated overall, he's undefeated at welterweight. And he's been fighting top contenders and stopping top contenders. He also knocked out Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So if anybody should be getting that fight, it's Joaquin Buckley. So, and Belal Muhammad's reasoning just didn't even make any sense. And honestly, I really wonder if Belal Muhammad is scared. And I really mean that. Because, like I said, why wouldn't you want to fight the best guy, the hot guy? Why? If he beats Joaquin Buckley, it means something. If he beats JDM, it means something, but not as much. If y'all get what I'm saying. Beating JDM doesn't mean as much as beating Joaquin Buckley. Now, I don't even work for the UFC. How can I figure this out? But he the champ, the welterweight champ can't figure that out. The matchmakers obviously can't figure it out. His management can't figure that out. Why isn't Joaquin out saying, give me the shot? How come Joaquin isn't coming out asking for it? I really don't understand this. Because like I said, that is the biggest fight in welterweight, hands down. Even if, let's say Joaquin can't fight at the time they want to do the fight. I don't even understand why Leon Edwards wouldn't just get a rematch at this point. It ain't like Belal Muhammad killed him. I mean, he beat him, but it ain't like he blew him out. I say Leon Edwards is worthy of a rematch, to be honest. Now, my ultimate advice to Leon Edwards would be to move up to middleweight. I think he's killing himself to even make welterweight, to be honest. I think he's one of those fighters that definitely need to move up. I think he will be much more successful at middleweight. And I think I talked about this in one of my other videos, so I'm not going to harp on it now. But I think Leon Edwards would be way better at middleweight than at welterweight. But if he's determined to fight at welterweight, I would rather see Leon Edwards get a rematch against Belal and Sean Brady fight JDM. Right now, Leon Edwards is scheduled to fight Sean Brady, which don't even make it. Once again, the matchmaking, that fight doesn't even make sense to me. To me, it would make more sense now that things are the way they are with Shavkat pulling out the fight. I would have JDM fight Sean Brady and Leon Edwards rematch Belal Muhammad. But and that's only if New Mansa, Joaquin Buckley wasn't available to take the fight. If I'm the matchmaker, Belal Muhammad is fighting Joaquin Buckley. That's who he's fighting. Like I said, that fight is huge. That's a big fight. And, I don't even know what to say. I just don't get it, man. I do not get what's going on. Like I said, they need to hire a new matchmaker. They really need to hire a new matchmaker. Put somebody else in that spot. I'm available. If you need somebody who really understands what's going on, I'm available. Hit me up. I'll take the spot. I guarantee y'all, you wouldn't be saying Belal Muhammad versus JDM. And nothing against JDM. I do believe he's close to a title shot, but I really feel like he has to really beat somebody a little more relevant than who he's beating to get that title shot. That's just my opinion. You know, I'm not even gonna make this video a real long one, but I would love to get y'all opinion. You know, what do y'all think, man? Am I tripping? You know, am I tripping here? Should Joaquin Buckley get the next title shot? What do y'all think? Should JDM get the next title shot, or should Joaquin Buckley get the next title shot, or even Leon Edwards? Man, I would love to hear what y'all think, because like I said, this makes no sense. This is like stupid. It's like, and honestly, I really feel like a lot of this is Belal. I think, yeah, man, if only I could manage these fighters. I actually could make stars out of these fighters. Man, I just don't get it. Like I said, maybe something will change and Joaquin Buckley will come out and ask for it and get it. You know, who knows what will happen before this. You know, JDM might pull out for, you just never, the fighters are pulling out so frequently these days at these fights that, like I said, you just, man, like I said, as soon as they announce a card, you almost gonna start trying to pick, okay, who gonna pull out the fight? Which fight not gonna make it? You know. But anyway, y'all, please give me y'all thoughts on who do y'all think Belal Muhammad should face next. Do y'all think I'm right? Do y'all agree with me? Or do y'all think it should be somebody else? Let me know, please. Anyway, y'all, if y'all made it to this, if y'all made it this far to the end, thank you. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Peace.